What's up, everyone? What's up, everyone? I hope everyone is well. I'm just gonna check that there is sound. I'm checking sound now. Yep, my sound is fine. Let's wait for more people to join before we continue with this live session. I'm just waiting for at least if it's 10 people, then yeah, we can start with the session. At least if it's 10 people, we can start with the session because now it's only three of us. I'm just gonna check that there is sound. I'm checking sound now. Yep, my sound is fine. Let's wait for more people to join before we continue with this live. But anyway, guys, like I think people are still busy with some things. So what I'm gonna be covering today is that I'm gonna be showing you how I draw my zones and how I actually take trades. So now I'm on GBP JPY. GBP JPY. This is actually one of my favorite pairs to trade because like I've studied this trade and I've studied this pair. I know how it moves. I know when not to enter. I know where not to enter. You see. So now basically I'm on a 1 hour time frame. I'm on a 1 hour time frame. So what's happening on a 1 hour time frame is that I usually identify my support and resistance. That's what I start with. So now I have to identify my resistance. As you can see, I'm gonna use this level here. As you can see that the market rejected a couple of times. That's why I'm using this as my resistance. We have our first touch, second touch, third touch, fourth touch. Then the market decided to shoot to the downside. So now I'm just gonna make a zone here. So we have our first resistance. So I'm just gonna write it down so you guys can see what's going on. This is my resistance. This is my resistance. I'm just gonna put it here. And now going down, I'm gonna identify a couple of levels. As you can see, even here, I'm gonna use this level here. I'm gonna use these levels here. As you can see that the market has been rejecting this level for a couple of times. So I wanna show you something. I just discovered something now. So after drawing this support here, I wanna show you an entry. So basically look what happened. The market has been rejecting these areas for a while now. As you can see, finally the market came and broke this support. After breaking this support here, let me zoom in a bit. After breaking this support here, look at this. After breaking this support here, look what happened. The market broke down. After breaking down, it printed a bearish engulfing. This is more confirmation that we are going to the downside. So our next target is gonna be, we're gonna take it down. Our next target has to be around these areas here. Let me just put it here. I'm just gonna put it here. So let me just draw this support here. So look what happened after the breaking of this support here. Let's say we took a trade just after this candlestick has closed. So I'm just gonna come here. We entered here. Stop loss, we're just gonna put it above here, this areas here, and our TP has to come to this level here. And look what happened. The market did exactly what we were looking for, because now if the market is playing around these areas, it was consolidating around these areas. So now look what happened. The market was failing to break here. So after the market broke our support, let me just make it easy. I'm gonna say support one. I'm just gonna say support one. After the market broke our first support, I'm just gonna put it. The market broke our first support and printed a bearish engulfing. That's more confirmation that let me just draw it here. So the market was just playing around these areas here, playing around these areas here, playing around these areas here, going up, going down. But look, after the market finally did what? The market broke down our support. After the market broke down our support, it came to retest this area, this support again, and now we're looking for selling opportunities. But we didn't just get a retest, but we got more confirmation, because as you can see that the market broke below and printed a bearish engulfing, and after not just printed a bearish engulfing, it came back to retest this support now and came to our first TP. Let me say first TP, first TP. This is our first TP. This is our first TP. So the market came to our first TP. So now what we're looking for now, for more possible scenarios that can happen, as you can see that the market has been pushing to the downside. As you can see that the market is pushing to the downside. So we're gonna I'm just gonna put this target here. I'm just gonna draw another support here. I'm just gonna draw another support here, and I'm just gonna come here and make a zone 2. And make a zone 2. So what I'm gonna do now is that even here I'm gonna make a zone. I'm just gonna make a zone here. So what I'm basically looking for that is that, as you can see that the market broke below this support. So what I'm looking for personally is that if the market can break this support again, come back for a retest around this areas here, come back for a retest around these areas here, and continue shooting to the downside. That's where I'll be able to take another trade, another selling trade. So basically this trade I'm gonna enter here until this area here. I'm gonna enter here until and my stop loss is just gonna be around this level here. So now that's what I'm looking for. And now for more confirmation, I can use my Fibonacci 2. I can use my Fibonacci 2. I'm just, or let me just start it here, and then I'm just gonna put it here. And as you can see that my Fibonacci is agreeing with me that my second TP is gonna be around this areas here, around these levels here. Let me just write here, it's right second TP. So this is gonna be my second TP. This is gonna be my second TP around this areas here. So as you can see guys, this is how I draw my zones and actually catch moves while doing that. So firstly I identified my resistance. After I identified my resistance, I identified my support, and I told you guys what I'm basically looking for is that I'm waiting for a breakout and a retest and for more candlestick confirmation. But sometimes the market can break out and come back for a retest, but don't give you a, what you call this, a candlestick confirmation. So that's how, as you can see, like even around this areas, let me just zoom in a bit. As you can see around this areas here, the market did what? Broke this support, and you see that it came to retest this area here. But then let's wait for the market to break this structure here, this other support here, come back to retest this area, then we might be looking to sell this going to the downside. Don't forget guys, this is GBP JPY 1 hour time frame. That's how you draw zones, and that's how you actually catch these moves. You need to firstly identify your support and resistance. And even if I can draw a trend line here guys, let me do this. Even if I draw a trend line here, let me just use this level here. Let me just use this level or this level here. As you can see, we have our first, second touch, that touch. After that touch, the market did what? Broke out, came back to retest this trend, this trend line, came to retest this trend line. So now we're basically looking for our TP to be on the 90% rule. As you guys know, the 90% rule, that we're looking for the market to come back to our 90% rule. So yeah, so now we're looking for sales opportunity. Now is basically looking for selling opportunities, because that's the, as you can see, the market is actually pushing to the downside. The market is actually pushing to the downside. Let me go to another pair. Let me do another pair. Let me go on gold. Let me go on gold. Let me go on gold. So I have removed everything. Like I said, guys, identify your support and resistance. So let me just, do this. I'm gonna say this is my support. This here, let me use this area here. This is my resistance. So I'm just gonna draw zones. I'm just gonna draw zones. Just gonna draw zones. I'm just gonna write it down. Okay, this is my support, right? And this here, this was basically my resistance, but it turned into a support because of the market broke this level. So it's not a resistance anymore. Basically, when the market closes above here, meaning that it violated that resistance, it is now our support. So as you can see, like now I'm just gonna come here. Cool, guys, when you're analyzing the market, you need to see opportunities that nobody sees. The reason why I'm using this this area here, as you can see, that the market came back to this area, has been rejecting this area a lot, went down, came back to retest this area again, then short completely to the downside. So this is a perfect area. So basically what I'm gonna do now is that this is our second support now. It's no more resistant, it's our second support now. I'm just gonna write second support. This is our second support now. So again, I'm gonna come back, identify this level here. I'm just gonna identify this level here and make a zone. So wherever I'm making zones, guys, you can see that even if I go back, you can see that the market has been respecting these areas for some time. This is how I actually draw my zones. I'm gonna, next time when I do a live session, I'm just gonna be explaining you guys how I identify my psychological levels, because me, before drawing a zone, I identify first my psychological levels. That's where banks usually trade. So I identify my psychological levels. After doing that, that's when I can draw my level. So what we're basically looking for, that as you can see here, that the market broke up here. So now we're looking for buying opportunities on gold. So just right after this retest, so our target is gonna be around here, but be careful, guys. Let me see. I'm just gonna put my target here. Yep, I'm gonna put it. So listen, guys, firstly, this is gonna be my first take profit, first TP, and this here is gonna be my second TP. What's this now? What's gonna be my second TP? This is gonna be my second TP. I'm gonna explain what's gonna happen now. Okay, as you can see that the market is pushing up. The market broke above, came back to retest this area. Now it's pushing to the upside. So now when I'm saying this is my first TP, this is my second TP, meaning that if I have 4 positions entered in, I entered with 4 positions. When the market reaches this level here, I'm gonna scale it down. I'm gonna exit 2 positions and take my stop loss and put it around this area here, and I'm gonna leave two trades running, meaning that even if I do that, I manage to capitalize with this move and close my profit. So even if the market goes against me and it takes me out, I'll know that I'll still have, something. uh I will have at least some profits, yeah. So let me zoom out and show you guys. This is a simple trade, guys. Honestly speaking, this is a simple trade, guys. What basically happened is that I'm gonna just use my arrows. I'm just gonna be the market came to this level here, pushed to the upside, broke this resistance, turned into a support, came back to retest this area around here. After retesting this area here, now shooting to the upside. That's when we're gonna take our first TP, but the market can shoot up and come back to this area here and give us a second. Maybe if you want to, scale in with more positions, retest this area. After retesting this area, and this is gonna be our final TP, and from now on, that's where we're gonna be looking to actually see what's gonna happen next. That's where we're gonna be actually looking to see what's the next move, guys. Yeah, I hope this video was helpful for you guys. You managed to grab something from what I was saying. So I'm gonna be back with another video. Thank you for actually watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the notification button, because we're gonna be, posting like a more valuable information on this YouTube channel. So thank you for watching, and for those who actually joined late, I'm gonna post this live session on our YouTube channel, so you are gonna be able to watch it again for those who didn't actually watch. Yeah, like I said, please don't forget to click the notification button, subscribe. This is your boy Rex, did it. I'm out. Thank you for watching.